I'm an outlaw. I'm an outlaw. I'm an outlaw.
Land of the big bucks is where I'll be. I got shine in the storms as far as you can see. Country Al Capone, to find me you need a drone. Walk up in my woods and get a brought into the dome. I got frog gigs, trot lines, catfish hooks, and sharpened buck tines. All for you. If you cross me for the last time, put you down together while listening to Patsy Cline. All my competition moving like molasses. Got girls cooking shots so I can look at their fat asses. Riding into town, I'm a horse with the force. They always trying to catch you, but I communicate in Morse. Dip to the carpetbagger, always looking dapper. Hit him with the dagger, put his ass up on a platter. Feed me. I'm hungry, mother truckers, just trying to make some money, get out and burn rubber. Shot.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Tuesday night again. You know what that means. It's time for the Worldwide Outlaw Gasser of the Week, and dare I say it, the t-shirt giveaway. This week, I tell you, I don't think I've got to meet the fella yet. He runs with Indiana Outlaw Gassers. I'm talking about Denny Summers. I have seen the car, and I know I've been at some of the meets he's been at, but I don't think I've had the personal opportunity to shake his hand. But I'll make sure I do at the first event he's at. And Danny, I apologize for that. I'm a lot of times when I'm at the track, I'm kind of scatterbrained, even more so than normal, and that's saying something. I got racing on my mind, so not a lot else goes on because of that. And I apologize for that. I hope you didn't think I was, ignoring you in some way, or anybody out there that's ever at the track that I'm at. Don't hesitate to come up and say hi to me, or let me shake your hand or something. Like I say, I'm scatterbrained anyway, and if I'm at the track, I'm probably not thinking about, socializing or meeting people or anything. So for whatever you do, just don't think I'm trying to snub anybody, because I'd never do that. I've got a love for everybody, unless you're just an asshole, and I haven't met any assholes yet in the gasser world. There's got to be some, but I've been fortunate enough not to meet any of them. But this week we've got Denny Summers and his car, the Busted Nut, and man, that's got to be one of the best names for a gasser that's ever been created. I thought that was a good name for one, and Danny, I'm glad you came up with it. That's a great name for a gasser. I'd like to ask you about the lake rat thing. I know around here we have what we call river rats. Those are people that spend every waking moment on the Ohio down there, and I was that guy for several years. However, everything got so polluted and everything, I just didn't even want to be in that water anymore. I will fish in it occasionally, but won't eat anything, just throw it all back, just something to do, yeah, shoot me a message there, Denny. Let me know what the story on the lake rat thing is. I'm curious. I guess without any further ado, we'll get to the t-shirt drawing. Man, these t-shirts, I tell you, they're a lot of fun to play with. They're a lot of fun to deal with, and the people I just love. They're great when they get a hold of me. They're just tickled to death, and that makes it all worthwhile right there, every bit of it. So anyway, I've got the hat tonight. We still don't have a roller thing, man. Of all the damn things in the world I've ever bought, and I've spent a lot of money on, I haven't bought one of those, and I don't know why yet. I did locate some for sale, and for whatever reason, it just never has got ordered yet, and I apologize, but this old hat here, it does a pretty good job. It's been working for us up to now, so eventually we'll get one of the roller things, and that way it looks a little better for everybody. So I'm going to shake this here up. All right, reach in there and grab us a good one. All right, now put my glasses on, because everybody knows that I can't see without these damn things to read. Hey, that's one of the best people I know. And I'm sure everybody has seen him in the group. Actually, our logo for the group is in honor of him, and that's Frank Barnell. Frank Barnell, buddy, you have won yourself a Worldwide Outlaw Gassers T-shirt, and I can't remember. You may already have one. I don't think you do, though. At least not the one with your likeness on it, or what I'll say likeness. You don't look like that guy, but you know what I mean. It's the whole cigar thing. That's you. You remind me so much of Grumpy Jenkins and some of your pictures and stuff. It's not even funny, and I just love it because that's what this is all about. It's nostalgia, and that's nostalgia, you know. But old Frank's a good old boy. I've only got to race him once, and right at the end of the race, his clutch detonated, and man, it made an evil sound whenever you play the. I've got video of it, and man, the thing sounded like it hits red line all of a sudden. It just, ooh. I'm sure his son Brian had his work cut out for him when they got back to the shop to fix that. I feel bad for you there, Brian. Man, that had to be a heartbreaker. But anyway. I probably have your address, but I don't know. So, Frank, if you don't mind, just go ahead and resend it to me. You can send it to my personal page or through Messenger, I mean, and or the Worldwide Outlaw Gassers at gmail.com. It's up to you, and we'll get that out to you. If there was anything else, I don't remember what it would be. Oh. Yeah, there is one thing. We are in the process, anyway, of coming up with an event that's, well, it'll be at a race, but we're going to try to combine the race with, now are you ready for this? We've got a national recording band. They play their own music. They're not a cover band. They're a national recording artist. And I won't say who the band is yet because this is all still in the moving process. So, but let's just say that when I was growing up, I have a buddy that we was friends with when we was kids, and he is probably one of the best guitar players you'd ever see, for somebody that you might not have heard of anyway. But he's a hell of a guitar player. He even tried to teach me how to play guitar one time, and man, I felt plumb bad for him. I've got 14 fingers on each hand, and none of them work properly when I try to play a guitar. But God bless his heart, he tried. He tried. And he was real nice about it. I don't think he ever really got too frustrated. If he did, he didn't show it. But anyway, and he is in the group, by the way, so he's probably watching this. But I won't say his name, and I won't say what the band name is. Some of y'all out there are probably familiar with it. They play in the style of more of like an 80s rock. Harder rock, and they do, you know, ballads, all kinds of different things, and they've got some really, really, really cool music. But one of the reasons why I wanted to try to do something with this band is every time I hear any of their music, and I listen to it quite a bit because he's my friend anyway, but one thing I noticed about it is it's just got this hot rod feel to it. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I'm trying to say there, but there are a lot of times you'll hear something, man, just makes you want to drive fast, you know, get in the car and just hammer it down, or, you know, whatever. And their music's kind of like that. It evokes that feeling, that response out of at least me anyway. So we're trying to get something put together, and like for lack of a better thing, I don't know what I'm just going to call it like a rock and race kind of thing. What we're trying to do is we'll at a race somewhere, we'll have maybe the band do, you know, a few songs between time trials and the race itself to entertain the crowd. And I think it would just be an awesome thing. And whatever track hosts that, oh man, you guys are gonna. It'll be a big gate intake, I do believe. A lot of people know this band. A lot of people are familiar with it, and the reason why I want to do this, because like I say, every time I hear their music, all I can think is, like Hot Rod and Going Fast. So that kind of is what made me think about it initially. But then once I got to thinking about it and realized, what kind of exposure this would be for a lot of people that may not be into drag racing or may not know what a gasser is. It will get them to the track, if nothing else, to see the band and, of course, watch the race, and may gather some new fans that way. The track will put a few more butts in the bleachers, and that's always a good thing. And I believe a lot of them will be return people probably every weekend. Anyway, we're working on that, and hope to get some real forward progress on it. If anybody has any thoughts or suggestions or anything like that, shoot me a message or just call me on the phone if you got my number, whatever. I always like to hear people's input. I may or may not use whatever input you have, but you're absolutely more than welcome to give it to me. Because I like to be pretty diplomatic if I can, and I want something everyone's going to enjoy, everybody have a great time, and really further this thing that we love so much. So anyway, I'll stop talking now. I know a lot of you probably get really bored with me, and that's fine, because some people out there just love me. I don't know why, but they do. I tell you, it's just been an amazing thing. Of course, I'm not taking credit for all of it, because 99% of it's the cars, I'm sure. But between this group, and we have a sister group for Worldwide Outlaw Gassers also on TikTok for the people that don't use Facebook, and you'd be surprised. There's probably an equal amount of people on Facebook as there is TikTok, but they hardly ever mingle back and forth. So we started the same group just on another platform, and between the two now, we're up to nearly 5,000 members. So it's I can't even begin to imagine how good this has grown and how well it would do. And honestly, I owe it to all you guys. You guys that are in there every day and sharing and liking and commenting and everything. And what that effectively does is it raises us up in the Facebook algorithm. So the more active everyone is in the group, the better that we do, and the more exposure we get across the planet. Up to this point, we're doing really well. It's lulled out just a little bit, but I think it's because it got warm outside and everybody went outside instead of playing on their computers and stuff all the time. So it's not a worry of mine at all, because eventually they got to come in the house for a cold glass of iced tea, and there they'll be. So if anybody has any suggestions at all, or comments, or anything, as long as you're not going to chew me out, let me know. Hell, if you want to chew me out, let me know that too. I may just not pay any attention to it, because I'll let stuff just roll off me the best I can. So anyway, I'll let you guys go, and I don't know of anything else. Seems like I always remember right after I get off air. But anyway, also at a lot of the events this year, at least locally within a little drive of where our central location is. Of course, I race myself, but so any races that I'm at, of course, we'll be there for that. But Worldwide Outlaw Gassers will also be. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like cycle drag. Fella goes into the tracks, and he'll ask driver or the riders and stuff questions. Well, it'll be similar to that. I want to be able to, and maybe just short, quick interviews with some of the drivers or track people or whatever. I think that would help quite a bit. All these people that I just mentioned, they're all just people like us, and some of them are rather entertaining. Some of the guys that I've met, they'd be very entertaining for the rest of us to to hear a little interview with them. So I think we're going to give that a shot, and you know, make it a big fun thing for everybody. So anyway, I'll quit rambling. I'll let you guys go. I love each and every one of you. Seriously, y'all be good.